Show him that we can win too. Play Jaden when he at full power. Hit him with the mass change. Yeah, I'm the lawyer. Greg is the devour. Heroes, now it's our turn to show you that. Yugi peoples, welcome to the commentary. Alright, so these matches right here are me on my third and Swiss hero deck, and this is, I believe, my my round 2 match. It is, as you can see, against the Kashtira, and yeah, he's gonna start off with, you know, Fenrir, Unicorn, the birth thing, and I think like at this point he's trying to decide if he is going to try to play into Nib, and you know, so asking about summons and things and everything, because obviously I don't have the Nib, but I do have Imperm in hand, but I want to make him feel like I have the Nib. So yeah, just kind of act like it, but you know, start banishing stuff off the top of my deck because of the Tearlaments Kashtira thing. And I think I lost Mally. Yeah, I think that actually like kind of hurt, but he does just go the Arise Heart pass here and set 1 back row, and he's good to go. I'm gonna cut it up. Now it comes to my turn, and like I said, he did hit my whatchamacallit, my Mally here, and I have Fusion Destiny, so I'm trying to decide out, like, you know, what's the best way for me to play out this turn. We're gonna go ahead and summon Stratos, and I'm gonna use his effect to search. And what I want to do is go ahead and force out the Rise Heart negate here. So I'm going to go ahead and add my Honest Neos. Like, unfortunately, like, I really like better when I have a hero lives and I can, you know, summon out Stratos, search for Stratos, and then be able to, you know, have 2 Stratos out on the board before I go into the battle phase and try to do this. That way I can guarantee that I get the Rise Heart. But go into battle phase, and he has the Book of Moon to flip my Stratos face down, and I do believe that I have mass change here. I'm trying to decide if it's worth it for me to go ahead and do it, and I'm pretty sure I have to, because I really need him to go ahead and use that banish for a Rise Heart. So I'm gonna go ahead and chain mass change here, and yep, this is going to get what I wanted. It forces out the Rise Heart banish, which is fine with me. Yep, because that's exactly what I wanted. So now the Rise Heart banish is gone, so I am free to use my Fusion Destiny to go ahead and pop the Rise Heart. But, you know, like, the thing is, I'm trying to consider which monsters I want to send, which it shouldn't have been like too hard of a choice, but it just sucks that Honest Neos is no longer a choice, and like, I really don't want to send my Denier because I can still use him to try to get those back. But if I send the Mally too, then it's just kind of, you know, just gone also. So the end of the battle phase, we're going to go ahead and evenly match there. It'll be able to get rid of the birth, but, you know, it was just a go ahead and get rid of it. I guess, like, there was no reason for me not to, since I didn't have any other cards out there. We're going to go ahead and Fusion Destiny here. And like I said, since he hit the Mally, I'm just going to go ahead and decide to send the other Mally. And I'm going to have to send the Plasma because I add the Honest Neos in my hand. And I really don't want to send it, but I really don't feel like I'm going to be using Plasma this turn with the way, you know, the game is looking. So we're going to go ahead and bring that out. So going to get banished. He's going to put more cards under Rise Heart. Go ahead and pop both of them at the same time. DPE, Effect, Engrave. And I go ahead and pass turn there. But I could have swore that I also had Book of Eclipse in my hand, but maybe I didn't. Maybe that was a mass change that I was looking at. So I'm going to go ahead and summon out DPE in attack position, because I know they have like that field spell sometimes. And without any heroes in my graveyard, the Fenrir would just be able to attack over the DPE, which would force me to use his effect, and then I would get banished by the Fenrir. So we're going to go ahead and bring out DPE in attack position. He brings out the Scareclaw monster, which I believe it negates the effects of monsters that it does battle with. And I'm just checking to make sure. So I think I'm actually going to have to go ahead and pop it here, because if not, even if I discard the Honest Neos and battle him, like, my DPE is like a sitting duck to get banished by his Kashtira monster. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pop the both of them here, which I really didn't want to do because it clears him on the board and allows him to special summon. So yep, that's exactly what happens. No monsters on the board. He's able to special summon out the Kashtira, Unicorn, and yeah, I'm about to get like comboed again here really hard. There goes the birth to go ahead and bring out the Fenrir effect to go ahead and add, and yeah, this is pretty bad. He's gonna go ahead and grab the ogre here, and there goes the ogre. And you know, at that point I asked him like that was special summon this turn. Yeah, because I was trying to make him think that I have nibs. So I was just like, yeah, let's ask how many summons he had and see, you know, what he's gonna end up doing. But there goes the triple talents thrust, which he probably should have well, nah, I hadn't activated the monster effect, so he couldn't activate it earlier. So unfortunately he's not gonna be able to add that triple tactics talents to his hand because I don't have a monster on the board. And I think like at this point he's just trying to decide, because he's at 4 summons. He has the unicorn, the birth, and you know, he could go ahead and make his 5th summon and go into a rise heart here. I think he's just really trying to decide if it's worth going into it, if it's worth, you know, playing into this quite possible nib, you know. And yeah, he just kind of takes his time thinking about it, trying to decide what he should do about DPE. Also, he's got like a couple of trap cards here. I think one of them is evenly matched, and then the other one is the Kashtira trap that they typically play. And yep, he's gonna go ahead and go for it. I pick up my hand like I have nib, and he goes a rise hard in attack position, and yeah, there's nothing I can do about it anyway. So we're gonna draw for turn. We are back to everything getting banished. We're gonna bring out DPE and try to go ahead and decide what to do here. I bring out the DPE in attack position. I think we're like equal attack without any heroes inside of my graveyard, but I do still have that honest Neos. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do here is go ahead and summon Stratos. I am going to activate his effect to go ahead and destroy back row cards, because I'm pretty sure that was that trap that allows him, you know, to special summon them back, and I don't want that thing going off. So he's gonna go ahead and use the rise heart effect. And I think he was trying to say he didn't have to detach for cost or something like that. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that thing has to detach. So yeah, I'm trying to go ahead and, you know, pop that back row, because I'm pretty sure it's that trap card that's going to allow him to bring that back. And I don't want to have to deal with a Rise Heart and Fenrir. So I'm going to go ahead and chain DPE effect there. And yep, there goes that trap to bring out the Fenrir thing anyway, which, you know, I just needed to go ahead and force and get that stuff out there anyway. I don't think there was like really too much else I could have done in this position anyway. I really needed to draw like a another going second card or something that wasn't possibly Stratos. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bring out the DPE here, and which sucks because I'm gonna end up losing Stratos's effect. I'm gonna go ahead and, but I am gonna go ahead and chain the DPE effect here. I'm just trying to decide which one would be better to pop, but we're just gonna go ahead and decide that, you know, it's better for me to just go ahead and go to the next game, because this one is looking quite unwinnable now. And going into game 2, of course, I am going to decide to go first here. I am going to draw my 5 and proceed into my turn. We're going to start off with Rhoda. And of course, you know, most of the time, depending on the hand, that is going to add either Stratos or Vion. So we're going to go ahead and normal summon out the Stratos. We're going to use his effect to go ahead and add the Ferris. And he's asking like about equipping, like he's like asking a little bit confused as to how to Ferris's effects works to put the spell card into to put the vision hero into my back row. You know, I think he was thinking that it's equipped to a monster, but no. So we're gonna go ahead and, you know, that's that one Ferris that's off in there. We pitched the Mally to bring out Ferris, then use increases effect to go ahead and summon out Vion. We're gonna use Vion's effect to send a Shadow Mist. We're going to activate Shadow Mist effect to go ahead and add our Liquid Soldier. We're going to banish the Shadow Mist to add Poly. And, we're just kind of moving right along here. I shuffled a little bit too much there, I feel like. We're going to banish Mally to go ahead and special summon out Mally, which I'm not too sure why I was going to do that. Yeah, I was like, wait a second, that's definitely a mistake. So instead there, we're going to not do that. We're going to link the Vion and the increase to bring out Cross Crusader, add Mally to get pitched by Cross Crusader effect to go ahead and add our Denier to hand. Then we are going to go ahead and banish Mally now to special summon out our Mally. Then I do believe we are going to go ahead and use our Polymerization. Trying to decide which ones to use, but I'm going ahead and decide to go into Wonder Driver now. That way I can get my Poly back. And if he wants to, we're going to go ahead and use the Liquid Soldier and Denier to bring out our Sunrise. We're going to go Chain Link 1 Wonder Driver, Chain Link 2 Liquid Soldier, Chain Link 3 Sunrise. So we're going to add the Miracle Fusion here off of the Sunrise effect. Then we are going to draw 2 and discard 1. And trying to decide what to discard. I go ahead and discard my second Vion and then Wonder Driver's effect to go ahead and set the Polymerization. Then we're going to go ahead and flip up the Polymerization. And of course, our boy DPE is coming out next as we use Sunrise and Mally there to make DPE. And checking out the graveyard, just trying to see what all is off inside of there, because I can still trying to decide if I want to make a plasma play. So we're going to go ahead and Miracle Fusion here. We're gonna banish those 2, bring out our Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. And the thing about this is that what is it? No, I could get punished there, but I believe the main reason why I'm able to do it inside of my deck right now is that I am running cross out. I feel like in certain games, like in this game, of course, I didn't feel like going Shadow Mist, which is why I sent Shadow Mist off the Vion. I didn't feel like bringing out Dark Law was any good against him, but I do want to make sure that I bring out the Dark Angel. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him that as I search for it with Stratos. And this is, even still, if I do go ahead and get while here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bring DPE back out. We're gonna use Wonder Driver's effect to set that Miracle Fusion. He's got the Dark Angel on board now, and I got 4 back row. Got 4 back row. One of them is indeed the Miracle Fusion, so it's really I have 3 back row back there. But and he's going to go ahead and flip the Dark Angel, try to attack into it. I'm gonna go ahead and activate DPE's effect. Of course, I'm gonna have to trying to decide if I want to pop my DPE, but we're gonna pop the DPE, pop the Wonder Driver so that he can't suicide into it. And then he tries to hit me with the evenly matched. And yeah, we started to resolve it and then realized that, wait, he has a card on the field and he cannot activate evenly matched from hand. So yeah, then we start to reverse that game state back because he cannot evenly match me. And he's just reading over the Dark Angel, trying to decide if there's anything that he can do in order to win this game. As you can see, he's got he's got 2 different spell cards. No, he's got 4 different spell cards in his hand, and none of them work against, with Dark Angel on the board. So we are able to take game 2 with Dark Angel there. And now starting game 3, my opponent will, of course, start us off. And, during the standby phase, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Lancia. He's going to go ahead and chain the shifter, but you know, it doesn't negate the Lancia. So for this turn, he won't be banishing things. So, you know, hopefully it's just going to end up being a Rise Heart pass without having to lose a bunch of extra stuff off of, well, like, you know, I was really hoping he wouldn't be able to get to a Rise Heart pass without, you know, the tier limits monster to be able to special summon things. But, you know, he starts off with Unicorn, Fenrir, and Birth, and having the third, whatchamacallit, or having another Kashtira monster in hand. So he's still going to be able to do a Rise Heart pass here. So he adds that to hand. He's going to use yeah, pretty sure he's got the Birth here. Yeah, there's the Birth, normal summon or special, or normal summon this thing out. Yeah, it's supposed to be in attack position, but this is gonna end up being material for a Rise Heart pass anyway. Set 1 back row, pass turn, standby phase. I am going to go ahead and activate Book of Eclipse. I'm pretty sure like it didn't make a difference when I decided to go ahead and activate it. And yeah, it's gonna get flipped down. He's trying to decide whether to use the effect to banish the Book of Eclipse face down, which I'm not really. Oh, okay, he wanted the materials to be gone inside of the graveyard. You know, it makes me feel like he has the trap. So he is going to detach them to go ahead and flip the Book of Eclipse face down. And have to remember that D-Shifter is still in play here. We're going to activate the Fusion Destiny, and, you know, we'll be able to send, you know, I think I don't want to send Mally and Denier, so we're going to end up going to go ahead and set it up to send the Honest Neos and Plasma here. But, you know, we're pretty close, and he just realizes that it's about to be over, and it's going to go ahead and scoop them up. So yeah, we end up getting it in 3 there against Kashtira. Very, very tough matchup for a Rise Heart pass, because, you know, getting Dark Lawed ourselves does really, really hurt and makes it difficult to win the game. And then again, lucky for us that Fusion Destiny does not require the materials to be sent to the graveyard in order to resolve. So, you know, it does give us another out to it when they don't have the Infinitrack monster as material for the day thing. But yeah, that's my match against Kashtira. Appreciate everybody for watching, and I will catch y'all on the next video. Messing with the masked hero, king of games. Mask off, now you see that a hero lives. I pay half and you ask, but I'm winning games. There ain't another hero that surpasses me.